the pain science community, what they start saying is, I'm trying to create a modality, and I'll say, what is a modality? And they're like, and I was like, no, screw you, sir, you answer my question first, and then we'll have the fun discussion. Because I get tired of like, everybody, no matter what I do, it's like, everybody has all these opinions about it. And I'm like, listen, it helps my clients, and it helps the students.
You working, having a good time.
Alright, yeah.
I mean, I'll get gruff and use curse words, but it's like, why do people want to prevent evolution? So if you take something I teach you and you update it and you use stuff that you know because you know orthopedic massager real well and I don't, and you get better client outcomes, do I feel bad? I want to find out what you're doing and have you teach a class to me to like explain the gap. Does that make sense? Like, I don't want people to feel stuck. How many massage therapists do I talk to regularly are having problems?
Say that again?
They have problems physically. They have problems in their business.
Oh, a lot more.
The hands hurt
Oh, yeah.
constantly. Tons of suffering. I don't like it.
Yeah.
No, man, we got this business to help people.
Right.
Yeah. So I know stuff around the pain science community, but
I'm not too well. I mean, I get the general framework, and I learned from
well,
it.
I think also they've been attacked a lot, so they're kind of like touchy in ways as well.
Yeah.
Right, I know, right?
You know, I think it opens up the neck a little more now that you just did it.
What I'm doing is adjusting to where the client says is the spot. What I tend to do is when I'm coming into the posterior cervical spine, I can hit a spot and go up, down, forward, back, and I let them choose what feels best to them. Sometimes I'll get into a spot and then I'll kind of jostle. A little bit of movement. Sometimes they prefer that. I just let the client decide. Sometimes it's going straight up to the occiput. Sometimes it's a change in like angle, vector of pressure. It's just working with the client and see what feels best. So the Time Massage Jam in its own way fell into my lap. People in Austin, massage therapists in particular, weren't very interested in time massage. They weren't interested in it because it was mat-based. Guess who loved it? The acro yoga community. Guess how much regulation surrounds acro yoga?
That feels good.
Exactly. They're basically like anarchists in the yoga community. The mainline yoga community doesn't like the acro yoga community. Sound familiar? So the acro yoga community, these kids are killing themselves, dropping each other on their heads, doing all this stuff. And I'm like, okay, and they work on you. And they're like, oh my God, I feel better. And then I was teaching them, and they were working on each other. And after the first time it happened, a young lady said, can we do this again next week? And I went, sure, I guess. It's been 7 years now. We kept having the Time Massage Jam, and then massage therapists did what? Got angry because they said, you're teaching the public. And I said, yes. And they're like, they don't have licenses. And I'm like, they're not charging. And they're like, because who owns touch now?
Yeah.
Massage therapists want to own it.
Well, no, I guess I should have done
Yeah.
what I did that way.
No joke.
Yeah.
So what I did was I created a community bodywork event where you can come, you can work, you can learn for $5. You can ask me questions, I work on you. You want to talk about the biopsychosocial model, we're sitting and have that conversation amongst the public. It's an inexpensive way. That was where we met, right? Yeah. It allows people to come and hang out, listen to AC/DC, and work it out. It's good, but it changes the foundation of what people think massage and bodywork is. It's completely closed. It's completely mat-based. Time massage didn't have like a landing pad. There's no spa. There's no whatever. So I created Time Massage Jam to help mat-based culture flourish in America. Wendy is running one. We have 5 Time Massage Jams in Texas right now. Dallas, Denton, Killeen, San Antonio, and Austin. Now, what happens when we have a Thai massage gym in every major city in the United States?
Take over the world.
That's basically the plan. Social.
I thought you were gonna say. I was thinking.
Biopsychosocial.
Actually thinking about the fact that, I feel like Thai massage or this type of
Oh, it's raining
is
outside.
really good from a PPS perspective because of the fact that it's great. Being able to get focus on also from a, I guess that would be social perspective, culturally, and people that you That's awesome.
New options. We're massage therapists. We know how to work with people who are low. And in fact, I could do like a really solid like Swedish and then incorporate 15 minutes of like mobilization or whatever. Mix and match depending on the cultural context and like what's going on.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome. I guess I do a lot.
I just turned the light on again, so it's not here.
I was that.
That was awesome.
That was nice.
It's raining, Austin.
And then kind of moves.
It's raining.
I'm all lopsided now. It's like,
I guess, you know, like.
that's awesome.
You ready to do the other side?
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the sleep question. I said, put the pork in the crock pot. You said, do I take it out of the bag first?
Okay.
Goodness.
Yep.
I wanna
do
get
one of those,
this
I wanna go to one of those times that,
Side dams?
yeah.
Yeah. Or do you like,
Okay, so then, what he did, oh, that's,
There are stressors.
now I just got a picture of the barbecue sauce, I told him that was in the refrigerator. He's like, let's do it.
here.
Yes, it's
You
the
know,
only
we
one.
Just
My son's 17.
Just kind of walk.
Okay.
Just
He works at a barbecue, at a,
See, for me, it's
wing place.
right there.
Look at the-
You okay?
That's pretty.
And
I'm good.
you as a
Good.
Yeah.
professional,
I slept wrong, so this side was like all.
you have to eat strong.
Yeah.
So that puts all three, yeah, and so that puts all three of them together to kind of like say, well, why is somebody having many, and then you like go at it like that.
A woman I worked with recently, she has really bad SI joint dysfunction. And when I say she has bad SI joint dysfunction, she's like, I spent the last 10 years in bed.
Oh, wow.
Dang.
Yeah, real bad. Like, it was bad enough that I was like,
That's right.
oh no. And like, I changed things and said, listen, I'll just give you an hour just so I can take a look and see if I'm even going to be able to work with you. Here's what I wound up doing. I put her on the side, on her mat. I put a towel over her bottom, and she's completely clothed. I took my foot and hooked it right here, and then it was like tractioning. I'm like, down towards your tailbone, and she's like, oh, it feels like it goes so deep. Oh, it feels like so. I'm using very little pressure. It's too much, and she's like, oh, it feels so. It feels like, and I'm like, it feels like it goes to your spinal cord, doesn't it? It's like, it does. She got up afterwards. She can walk, but she has to be very careful not to strain her SI. And she's like, oh my god, I basically spent an hour doing this way, right there, and talking with her. She feels immeasurably better, right? She would say, I cannot go and get what you did in a massage. She'll use language like that. She's been in pain, chronic pain for years.
It is.
Like, we could give you hope, guys.
No, I'm good. No,
Like,
I'm good. It was
the
just
reason
a
I
sore
like
spot
working
from-
on
I
medical
slept
grade stuff is I see a lot of
right there.
people
Oh my gosh, you guys okay? It's like-
who've basically gone through Western medicine and somehow it's not worked for them. Either the PT or the doctors, or they don't know what's going on or whatever. I'm getting more people with like chronic pain related issues that are like almost above my pay grade, where I'm going, okay, we'll try, I don't know, you know. But when I'm able to successfully work with her, guess what now? Okay, listen, Beth, you're gonna use a tennis ball, you're gonna traction, you're gonna do the same thing I was doing to you, you're just gonna do it to yourself.
Sorry.
Because I'm empowering the client to try to overcome their own issue. That's very different than just like coming in for a session, coming in for a
It's
session.
also important because when they're able to like allow themselves to be empowered by themselves, they can get out of the activity.
Yes, good. You get program more maintenance, doesn't matter.
Yes.
Yeah, right there.
But it doesn't look like I mean, it's almost like it's mat-based.
Yeah, sweating.
Yeah.
Are you sliding on the
Yeah.
table?
That's
Just
what
my
it is.
socks.
This is-
I want to take walks.
Okay, and then it should take you to the temperature.
Yeah, Walt's coming to a town next year.
And you hit injury.
Houston and Dallas, I think he's doing some neck and voice disorder.
And then you make a beeping noise if you want that, or you put the lid on,
More specific.
and you leave it alone.
I'm gonna hook in.
How's that feel?
Okay.
That's
Alright,
right.
check it again in like an hour, make sure it's already cooking, make sure it's hot, okay? And then if it's not, call me back and we'll walk through it.
Good stuff, Priscilla.
Okay, then you're good. Okay.
Yes.
Yay! So yeah, if you take the class in Colorado Springs, that intro tie is like the prerequisite. So make sure to talk to me about that when I'm in town and you take class, because I can go over in more detail the logistics behind that and what goes on. But yeah, I'm really happy to have it spread out and about and have time to size jams in other cities and states. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to ask. I'll get to it as I can as I'm teaching. Good? How's it feel? Good?
Yeah.
So, if you get into position and you hold it for a while and then you realize you got some shoulder tension, change it. Change body position where it feels more comfortable. Long term, it's just like giving any other massage. You learn to stack. You learn to stack and lean, so it's not so much work.
Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is, since they did all that work, I'm gonna stretch you.
Okay.
So again, we're just gonna put my knees in the glutes.
I didn't realize I didn't learn until I got to back here.
So your neck.
No, it's because pushing in the.
Okay with the traction valve.
I don't know a whole lot about it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it pops. Yes, yes. I thought that was so cool. That's awesome.
Or whatever, and like basically using nerves to like trick their body into thinking they have
Okay.
to
Yeah. And
it's
it.
rerouting.
Oh, it's so cool.
Yeah, I read a book.
That's amazing.
Good.
You try the one where you're standing.
You better.
Yeah. That one.
And it gets to a point where you work on 2 or 3 things at once, and then you get to juggle. Which one do you focus on? And sometimes it's like you shift back and forth. I've had people ask me about like basically research and like pain science stuff related to like, is it more effective if you work on one thing, or is it more effective if you work on 3 things? And then sometimes they feel like multiples are, and then they're like, well, why? And then they're like, you're confusing their nervous system. And I don't, from a scientific standpoint, I don't know why. I think I prefer sometimes multiples, but I don't know why it works that way. It's like if I'm making 2 or 3 points of contact, it feels like more full body. It's a more engulfing experience, and then when I can adeptly, what do you like?
No, we like to use multiples so that, you know, if you're working on something deep and people are like, oh my god, it hurts, you start poking somewhere else, you're like, well, which one hurts more?
No, it's just the
What
same
really
thing, but I'm
happens
the
is that
oldest.
you end up
I'm the
being pain in
oldest.
two places.
Yeah, I'm the oldest of 3 brothers. And my brother would say, my arm hurts, and I'd punch him in the other arm, and he'd say, ow! And I'm like, my other arm doesn't hurt now, and I've solved the problem.
That's how Robert works. I'm just letting you know. If you ever go to his jail and he works with you, good. You prepare.
Amazing.
You come into the hip thing, he'll sit on you and start poking at your shoulder, and you're like, oh my god. He goes, which one hurts more? And you're like, I just hurt all over now. But when he's done, you feel great.
Right here? Yeah.
Like more straight down.
It's like,
And it's not like a 1-session deal.
I'm so happy with everything.
Oh my gosh, my manager's gonna do that.
Especially the neck. Oh my god, the knee.
Right there, yeah.
Oh, that's really good. Hydraulic one, yeah.
One of the things that I have figured out about mat-based is, from a marketing perspective, at first you think, well, it's weird because like it doesn't look like massage. But here's what it does. When you work on a mat, what else does it look like? In the massage industry, it's 99% table. No, it's just 1% weird guy. You go, what the hell is this?
Right, everyone.
The future.
It is the future.
When you work on a mat-based platform, can you take photos clothed? Can you take videos clothed? I'm teaching my students to make video, and my feed is increasingly like, oh my God. When we get 1,000 people in here, some shit is going to turn upside down. Because the students are making video and putting out, the thing is, how many massage therapists make video in their sessions regularly? Almost none. But more and more mat-based, you get to see it. You get to, again and again and again and again and again, it starts to build because people are visual. It takes advantage of the fact that it's visual. So here's the thing, if you go and do chair massage, how many of you like doing chair massage? Why do you like doing it?
I don't like doing it.
Oh, you don't. Okay,
I said it's
she said
okay.
yes.
No, I said
It's okay.
okay.
So why do therapists like doing chair massage?
Because it's
It's mobile.
clothed.
It's clothed. It's mobile.
Yeah.
Have mat, will travel. Now, if you show up at a place and instead of using, so you set up and there's 9 booths of chair massage, and you set up a table and they're clothed and you do this, what do people want?
They want that.
Why?
Because it looks comfortable and
Ah,
it's relaxing.
it's because it looks different. And people can visually hone in on it, right? Now, what if you have, when we did a demo in Houston, this cracked me up. I was ready for this. They did a demo and it was like 3 table-based practitioners and me. And I was like, oh yeah, I brought a mat. The people I worked on, the lady had low back pain, and I did some acro yoga and put her on my feet and hung her upside down, was moving her around. The other table-based practitioners were working on people, but they would turn their head and go, what the hell is he doing?
That's awesome.
Because it's visual. It takes advantage, from a marketing standpoint, it takes advantage of the fact that people are visual.
Yeah.
They can see your work. If you go set up at the park and you set up a table or you set up a mat and you do this to people, can they see it?
Yeah.
Can they see it? Yes. Can you go to the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu studio and start a Thai massage jam? Yes. Can you show them how to work on each other? Yes. It's like, because you got to get some sparks going before a fire takes off. There are distinct advantages to having a mat-based practice or having clothed work that you can do. It doesn't mean you don't work on a chair or a table, or it doesn't mean you get rid of Swedish. It just means you have certain advantages when you have a clothes-on like form of work that you can demonstrate publicly.
Awesome. It's like everything's on my brain, like, oh, you need to take a shot or something. I need to go home now.
That's just for me.
Sliding.
Yeah, I gave up on wearing socks. I don't wear socks.
Yeah,
when
the
I
only
look anymore.
challenge is like because we have a stained like concrete floor, I just don't want you to feel like your feet are out.
Yeah, I'm good. You want to go?
So Michael Ortiz is a really great therapist, owns a place in Vegas called Massage Customs. They had me out to do a training, and then Michael took the Thai massage. We did a full 5-day training, 3 days for intro Thai, 2 for table Thai. I was really happy that they did that. And then Michael took all this stuff and like incorporated it. He's doing some Thai massage mat based, some table stuff. They're making a lot of video. And I could pull up one of the videos. Maybe after lunch I'll grab that one. Because he made a video and I was like, dude, I wrote him, I was like, dude, if you keep doing that, your business is going to explode. He made a video. It is so clean. It is so polished. It's so nice. It's like candles in the background, spa, but the music was hip hop. And some of this footage was Thai. And I was like, it's like hip hop spa. I mean, it was like, he captured all the like essential oil sort of, you know, softened lighting with Thai massage, with like a more upbeat soundtrack. It just dented him in like a different niche as far as like his target market. Because what do people think of, like sound wise, what do you think of when you think of massage?
Ocean, spa music.
Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. I'm told people that if I ever open the Reboot Studio, I'm gonna have stickers made, and it's gonna have Enya with a big no symbol, and it's gonna be on the front door. I will hashtag no Enya on Twitter. Because the whales and the flautists gotta go, guys. Like, I can't take that stuff at all. But Mike, like, I was like, hip hop, like, dude, wow, that's such like an amazing. Because it's like it was still spa, but it was something different. It was something that stood out. And then I think people would see, you know, table-based work, meaning like massage, but they were also seeing Thai. It was all kind of blended together in a way that made it more like, oh.
Yeah. That's your little trick.
Good. Body mechanics look good. Any of you guys train it?
No, good. Same.
Did we do the other
No, because I think he did.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to be on that.
Yep.
Is it okay?
Okay.
Oh yeah, you can do both sides if you did before. Don't think to mention it, I just assume everybody does.
You want to or you want to?
If you guys have any questions, just feel free to ask. I'll go ahead and get to it as I can. But thank you for tuning in to the Table Tie class. We're going to shut down around lunchtime, and then we'll be back in about an hour, but I'll let you know.
Oh yeah, that's what I did. Having like positioning.
Oh, that's great.
Having a guy going in and outside.
Yeah, I'll let you know how it compares.
Students would get frustrated in class because they wanted tie theory. What about sun lines? What about the magic energy lines? And I go, eh. And they're like, dude, I thought you were teaching Thai massage. And I'm like, And they go, dude, what's the theory? I'm like, okay, ready? Just be very quiet. Let's silence our minds. You ready? Here's the theory. Pick up the client, move them around, find the tension, and release it. And they go, oh, come on, man, screw you. And I'm like, no, you're making it too complicated. I've worked for 16 years. And pick up the client, move them around, find the tension, and release it. Now I'm just trying to find out what the science says, why that works. Because that is what I do. What do you do?
I do the same thing. Well, what I say is I use body composition and joint mobility to define stress and tension in the body.
You're right. You get
That is a more like high-end.
Yes, they're like, oh, I want that. And I'm like, and I'm on the phone, when would you like to come in?
Body composition.
Yeah, on that part.
Really?
Yeah. I think standing, I think I
Nice.
have my best.
Form so straight.
Yeah. That's what, from what you were telling me too, that was
Office. I'm using my arm to hold it up and just kind of.
So who knew the neck was that strong?
Yes, girls. Going try forward.
A lot of product in there.
Really? What do you use?
Deep curl.
So do she. I tried like a wee dot, but I think I've tried last night.
Was like wearing a knot or a muscle?
There's like this girl out the window. It's like hanging upside down, eating a nut from the tree. Still.
We don't want to just try something different.
We keep coming back to difficult.
That was like.
Well,
Been
she's
around a while.
got more of the wave.
It's just chilling upside down.
Because I have straight hair. Her dad's a white guy with an afro. So she's in the middle.
Yeah.
And
Let's see if I can
she's
do
like,
it.
why can't I just try something?
Yes.
Crazy.
So she can't brush her hair because it like stands out to here.
Oh, he's moving.
Oh, I see him.
Yeah.
He saw
Yeah,
it. He
because
was
they go
there.
backwards a little.
You know, mine was before flat iron, so like when I was in junior high and high school, I was flat ironing it with an iron. And then flat irons came out.
Did
and I
you
was
flat iron your hair, Robert? You know you want to.
Awesome.
We should try that for Robert one day.
I occasionally have a moment where I just want to cut it all off. Not make an announcement, not do anything, just cut it all off and just walk in and we go, who's that?
No, you can't. I think there might be a small rebellion if you did.
Well, no, but here's the thing. Can I get respect as an educator with long hair?
In the massage industry, I would say yes.
Why would you want respect from the massage industry? Ew! I'm talking about medical professionals.
Okay, they're not going to respect us anyway. Because we are alternative medicine. Okay, so
Alternative medicine. Oh,
we're not getting respect anyway.
So I really think about it sometimes. If I had short, I've had long hair for so long. If I had short hair, would people interact with me differently?
I mean, I'd say yes. I wouldn't, but people would. Somebody would.
I find that the long hair makes you seem more approachable.
I don't know, it's kind of scary.
Well, I agree with you, but I just think.
I think having long hair means that the police think I'm more approachable.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if you see somebody coming in and, you know, he's got the, you know, tight haircut and all that, you're kind of like, no, you're too uptight. But if somebody comes in and has a nice laid back feel like,
Military fade.
No, so
dude, I had a guy come in
so when
and he's
I'm
like,
in
I
this
want
position,
ties. I was like, all
I
right,
think you
wear
cut off
comfortable
a lot of
clothes.
the
He showed up in his uniform.
scammings and stuff
I
like
was
that.
like, really?
So you can use a
Like,
lot more pressure in this position.
What?
And then when you're in this position, it feels like it opens up
There's
this
this
area.
Take your top off and your jeans off and lay down. I'll get to it.
It definitely feels different.
Where you get the women that sign up and they come in and they have a strapless dress on and they're like,
There you go.
when
When it gets good, you train them to communicate and you're working as a team.
oh, they get everything gets
Yeah,
explained
it
to you right
feels
here.
really good.
You were told both in your when you book people massage, when it's in your confirmation email,
That's
where
right.
so if you chose to ignore it, it's not my problem. Oh yeah, I've had breasts fall out of bras, I've had dresses
Yeah, it
tightened
feels
up with
better.
thongs hanging out. Wanted this?
I do
You
feel
didn't follow the
right.
right?
Oh, really?
Being an esthetician,
Like
all day long.
But then they
Just
rebooked
to
me
see
for another
the
session.
direction I was
Time to
okay.
go.
So I'm coming here. So it just takes. So what I'm doing is I'm coming through here,
Okay.
and then I'm coming up through here, and so all I'm doing is just lifting up my arm.
Yeah.
So it should be like right into here, lifting it up.
No, I was checking out what you're
My
doing.
lips really pretty.
So I was using more forearm,
Sorry, I tripped on the rubber.
just because it's broad.
Is it just my left shoulder tight?
But
Okay,
then, do I build up to elbow? Yeah.
So for her, when I was actually doing the broad first, and then she was like, oh, a little bit more towards medial and up. And I was like, okay, well then, let's bring the elbow and use it a little bit more sharper to pull a little bit.
Yeah, that's
And it was
fine.
more intense. And it
Okay, so
felt
switch back.
There's a lot of times where I do this all the time. It doesn't matter if it's my feet, my knees, whatever. I'll make contact with
so I'm
something.
sitting the opposite.
And after I make
Does that
someone
make
right
sense?
there,
Yeah,
it's like,
I'm
yeah,
sitting here,
okay, now
so I'm
this
just
way or
lifting
this way?
myself.
And they're like, hey, down. I'm like, okay, right there. I don't even know sometimes exactly. I can't explain the science of why it
You feel that
does
stretch
work
in your ear.
and why it seems to be so much more effective, but it feels like it just tunes into her nervous system more. It's not like I'm adding that much shear. I mean, it's just like a little slight movement. The lady I worked on with the SI joint dysfunction, it was like, okay, I hooked my whole foot, okay. Now this way, and she's like, whoa, okay, right there, and she's like, yeah, and I'm like, okay, and I'll sit and have a conversation with my foot like this, and I go, I love helping people. But I'll do the same thing even with like elbow, meaning like if I hook at something in the neck and I go a little bit this way, it seems to give it a little more nuance, like it engages their nervous system more. And also, I can usually, like if I was working on an area like her tricep and then her deltoid, I could work through here and find, oh, no, actually bicep, a little right here. The tissue feels a little tighter, a little more dense. But then once I grabbed, then it was like, okay, which direction? It was like working it in various ways. I could usually feel where the tension was, but if I asked her for verbal feedback, it's felt more exact. And it also, I think, increased the notion of like we were a tag team, like working together on whatever she came in to deal with. How are you guys feeling?
Like on the edge of something. you wanna go and do that real quick
Yeah,
before
yeah.
we break off for lunch? Just
From,
so you
from the
feel
body
like-
work or just generally?
From generally like this
It's a
class.
very different approach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get these out of here, put my mat down, hook up the suspension so you see what's going
Yes,
on.
I'm there.
Do it.
I'm ready, Robert, I'm ready.
Again, we're going to shut down here before too long, but we'll be back after lunch. Whenever we leave, I'll kind of give you a time frame of when we're going to return. This is just the first quarter. We're going to go today till 5 p.m. CST.
You know, see how that feels? Exactly, and it just tucks underneath.
It's easy.
The occidentals. There we go, perfect, that's it, that's right there. Yep.
Come back down.
Okay.
You know your own place.
I feel like my next one of my
Right.
It just, oh, it's just,
yeah.
right, it's just,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Why
So now lift a little bit more, I'll take you go deeper.
Find you one
There you go, and again, just wanna communicate with the client, right? Yeah, right there is perfect. It's intense, and I feel like in just a few minutes, with the deep compression, it's gonna relax, it's gonna relax the muscle body, right? Good.
Yeah. What's the
That's really good.
like a money shot right there.
Yes, exactly. Cause this is where a lot of people get a lot of, you know, tension.
so easy to
Especially
Well,
with
they're,
headaches.
with headaches,
Two
people will
hours.
take, they do.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah. You work those areas and
Actually, I
just,
feel
oh
like
yeah, it's all
I'm not
like
even
this.
losing a lot of weight.
It's
It's just like a, it's just,
yeah,
yes,
that's
that's
it.
it.
Yeah.
She's not there very often.
Yeah.
I think that's trash.
Thank you, Joanne.
Like I have my coffee.
Yeah, I see.
Was that if all my clients check out?
I'm so used to being terrified. Sometimes my husband says they're in touch with the phone ring,
Yeah.
I had a hard time. There was a client I had who was a friend and a colleague, and I talked to him more because we're also just like, we're friends, we're social together. I had to ask him at one point, you know, like, am I talking too much in session? And he's like, huh? He's like, dude, he's like, I think you still operate under the assumption that you do massage. Like, I don't have you in to like make me relaxed. I have like, I'm a coder, I'm a programmer, okay? I spend 80 hours a week going, you know, encoding data. He's like, you help me with my pain and we chat, that's all. Yeah, but it depends on client expectations. If you went into a spa for like Swedish, do you want to talk?
Yeah, you fix it.
It's a different interaction, and a lot of my work was steering towards pain relief, which is a different situation. So, food-wise, there is a Mexican place. When you go to 79, there's a Mexican place this way on the right, and then you go the opposite way towards the interstate, just over the railroad tracks. There's another Mexican place. If you go over towards Sprouts, there is a sushi restaurant, a Chinese restaurant. Trying to think of what else. There's a hamburger place, Fast Stop, I think. Quick Stops. I don't know what you guys are looking for food-wise.
So we can eat here?
Absolutely, you're free to hang out here. Just trying not to get too much food on sheets.
No.
And tomorrow, we'll talk about this. Tomorrow, I'm making you guys lunch.
What?
We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
Is that feeling?
Yeah, it was
I need to
good.
see
It's
this
like
one.
today, let's go.
Pretty late?
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
You wanna change positions?
Hang out, got a special player.
No, we'll talk about that.
I will have one extra.
I won't take offense if you don't eat my food.
No. I'm gonna do it. How long have you been on this?
I've only been on it for a week.
So we'll be back in about an hour. What time is it right now?
It's 104.
It's 1:04. We'll be back right about 2 p.m. So thank you guys for tuning in.
How's that picture go?
Hey Ruben, you're 12, and this is the future of massage. That's what this is. This is a table tie class, table tie massage that I'm teaching in Round Rock, Texas. I work with a lot of people with chronic pain, so I'm working with massage therapists, showing them how to save their bodies and help clients. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys at about 2 p.m. CST. Thank you very much.
Yeah. My thing is, I just want my insulin levels down. I don't care less what the number is. Yeah.